Hey, this channel is Different Careers with Kate Nudd, and today I'm going to give another review. This one was Fascial Anatomy, how microscopic images of fascia inform our understanding. The instructor is Gil Hedley. All copyrights go to him, and ABMP for the 2022 CE Summit Fascia. So let us go over here. Again, it was worth 1 CE hour. It took me a little less than 2 hours to complete. There wasn't really any information in the course handout. So let's see what this course was supposed to be about. Learn to identify the different types of fascia and their qualities by viewing images of fascia under the microscope. Join fascia expert Gil Hedley for this in-depth course on anatomy in fascial layers: skin, superficial fascia, parafascia, and deep fascia. Magnified dissection images and videos show each layer's organizational structure and its role in connection and movement. This course was featured during the 2022 ABMP CE Summit Fascia. Okay, let me go up a little bit. Okay. Course outline: skin, superficial fascia, parafascia, deep fascia. Learning objectives: define superficial fascia, define parafascia, define deep fascia, define dermal patterning. List the different types of fiber structures that fascia may have. Describe how fascia structure impacts its movement potential. So, instructors. Gil Hedley, PhD, has been teaching integral anatomy in the lab, lecture hall, and online at gilhedley.com since 1995 to professionals from the entire range of healing and fitness modalities. He is the producer of the Integral Anatomy series, the author of several books of poetry and prose, and has now created the Anatomy from A to Z project, a comprehensive 240-hour on-camera tour of the human anatomy based on integral whole body approach. All of his content is now available online. Gil is based in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where he presides over the board of directors of the Institute of Anatomical Research, a 501c3 nonprofit corporation focused on expanding the study of integral anatomy through the cadaver studies. Learn more at gilhedley.com. So, again, this took less than 2 hours to complete. Sorry, I have a scratch, so I'm moving the camera on my finger. So let us go and watch a bit of this, and I'm only going to do the beginning, and you'll understand the reason why.
Hi folks, I have been using some microscopy kind of stuff, which is new to me, and it's sort of confirming a lot of things I've thought about fascia, a lot of things I've seen and imagined about the things I see at a gross level. So it's fun, and we're going to have a great time. First, I do want to mention, though, the images I showed today, I'm going to read, are a very hard one. Yes, blood, sweat, tears, and tons of money. I'm keen to show you what I'm learning, right? But I also literally beg you, I beg you, simply view, listen, and learn with me. Please refrain from recording, screen capturing, or otherwise absconding with this otherwise unpublished content. Okay, none of these images have been published yet, and I'm willing to trust you will respect these terms, and it's under those conditions that I'm delighted to share the following material with.
Yes, and that is the reason why I paused the video right there, because I am not allowed to show you any of the images of all the fascia things. So, an overview of what I learned. I learned that there was different areas in the body that are covered with fascia. It's not just muscles. So you don't just have superficial fascia, which is like the deep skin layer, and then perifascia is like, I guess you could say like the middle layer of fascia, and then you can get into deep fascia, and then there could be different levels of deep fascia, is what I'm getting the gist of this class. So, and he did have like that PowerPoint where he like, you saw he put words on the screen. Well, the one thing I did not like about this class is that he did not put the clear definition on the screen. So when I took the quiz at the end, I failed the first time around, and I did for some reason pass the second time around. But I don't know how I got the answers right, because there was no thing at the end that showed me like the overall answers to my questions. So he went on and on and on about fascia and fascia and fascia and fascia and fascia and fascia and fascia, and he was speaking in a monotone voice. So I was like, how am I supposed to concentrate and keep awake? He did try to do things where he used analogies or illustrations, so I thought that was good. But talking about fascia for the whole time and hearing a monotone voice, it made me fall asleep, or I was having problems staying awake, and I got a good night's sleep the night before. So I was like, why do you want to talk in a monotone voice and try to put me to sleep? I don't understand. And again, he did try to make things interesting. So he talked about Nikola Tesla and Freddie Mercury, and he's like, Nikola was born from born in 1856 and died in 1943, and then like 3 years later, Freddie Mercury was born and lived from 1946 to 1991, and he like went into something. It was like he was implying that he thought like Freddie Mercury or Nikola Tesla like died and then was reborn into Freddie Mercury. So I was like, what does that have to do with fascia? But he's like, I really liked these two guys, and he's like, in his perspective was like, he thought Nikola was reborn, changed his look, but he got a different job and kept his genius. And so he thinks that they're the same person because they kept their genius. And I was just like, okay, I don't know what that has to do about fascia. But it was definitely an interesting, and I perked up when he was like, I really respect these two people, these men that lived in the past and their intellectual level of genius. I don't know why I thought that was interesting, but yeah. So because I failed the quiz the first time around, and there was no way to get the proper definitions to know why I failed the test, like, I give this class an F. Like, a part of me wanted to give it a C because there was there is this understanding. I have seen a live cadaver before when I was in massage therapy school. Because again, yes, I, Kate Nudd, right now, my profession is I am a licensed massage therapist. So you do need to understand anatomy and physiology and different aspects of how things work. And so the option was given to me in massage school through like one of my teachers that was a chiropractor, because he taught at a chiropractic school and he had access to a cadaver lab. He's like, whoever wants to, you can see a live cadaver. Well, a dead cadaver, which is a cadaver, you can see a real life cadaver in real life instead of just like watching it online. So he took us through like different aspects of how the body looks and stuff like that, and like did an overshadow of like, hey, this is like a nerve coming out of this area of the body and stuff like that. And it looked a lot different in person versus an anatomy anatomy and physiology book where someone is drawing up a diagram of what they think the body looks like, because it's like in the cadaver everything was smaller versus what was in the pictures in your college textbook or your anatomy and physiology book, because it's like they want you to like clearly see where things would go and stuff, and where the nerves attach and the bones and the muscles and different things. So you get more like an overview, and then a cadaver gives you more intricate details of how things are supposed to look. So if you want to like see a real cadaver, I strongly recommend like doing this continuing education class if you want to see the intricacies of like a human body, especially all like the fascia details and stuff like that. It was like good information that ways, but I was like disappointed that it took me 2 times to like pass the quiz, and that's why I give this continuing education class an F. Because obviously this instructor did not teach me in a way that was like, these are the clear definitions of what you need to know to pass the quiz at the end. So it's like, who is writing these quizzes? Because they are not going along with the continuing education classes of like the information that's written down in the slides. So, I am getting frustrated with continuing education classes. I don't understand why New York State is making it a requirement to get continuing education classes when people are all over the place when it comes to teaching in a clear manner, so you know what you need to know and actually learn it so you can pass the quiz. Anyways. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Again, it is worthwhile information if you like to look into the intricacies of a cadaver and what a cadaver human body looks like on the inside. But you have to be able to handle it. So yes, I do recommend you eat breakfast, let your food digest a little bit, then take this class, and eat after you're completely done with it. So if you have any massage therapy questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll answer what I can. Was there anything else that stood out to me in this class? One thing that he went over, it was like the fascia does go with the movement of the muscles, so it helps you move better and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't know, I think that's it. So until next time, have a great day.